I have been so excited to film this video. Are you guys ready for another trip of a lifetime? And I'm talking about going to Italy with me in August 2026. This is going to be an 8-day, 7-night tour through Rome, Florence, and Venice. So many amazing opportunities and fun activities that we'll be doing together. But truly the magic of an Atomic Trips trip with me is that you have that camaraderie and that family dynamic. We become so close throughout the trip. It's like a little mini family. Everyone from my Ireland trip is actually coming right back onto this Italy trip. So I feel like that speaks volumes to how fun it is. And I just can't wait to meet some more of you and get to experience an amazing country like Italy with all of you. The best part about this is you won't have to worry about planning a single detail because everything is taken care of by Atomic. When I say all-inclusive, I mean all-inclusive. I am talking about a team of expert guides who handle everything for us, giving us tours through Italy in the most famous landmarks. A professional photographer is with us the whole time, and they also give us a souvenir video at the end so you just can live in the moment and not have to worry about taking photos all the time if you don't want to. And it's on a professional camera, which is great. All of your hotels are also handled throughout the trip. All the local transportation is taken care of, as well as taking a scenic train ride here and there. And talk about an authentic Italian food experience. And you know my butt is excited for this because I love trying new things and sharing it with you guys. And this is gonna be no different. We're even gonna have a pasta making class at one point. There'll be group dinners together. We'll get to chit chat about all the fun things we did throughout the day together. A little bit of nightlife, but there's also some free time. So free time for you to explore with smaller groups or just with your significant other, whatever you'd like, but we definitely will have some free time here and there to explore ourselves. I'm literally already daydreaming of walking the ancient streets of Rome and experiencing gelato in Italy. The pasta making I'm super excited about. I mean, I've never really made pasta before myself, and doing that in Italy, that's the next level. And the dreamy canals of Venice and just getting to experience the culture there. And I am part Italian. I don't know if many of you know this, but I'm Spanish Italian. I have always wanted to go to Italy. It's just been a dream of mine to go. This has always been top for me. So to get to experience it and have fun with all of you and make new friends, as well as get to see all my friends from the Ireland trip, I'm so excited. So most of them are already signed up. I should mention right now, before I get into all the logistics and pricing and things, that there are only 25 spots for this trip, and it's very strictly 25 spots. Once those are filled, that's it. Right now, I have a little over 10 people that have already locked in their spots. So it's limited is my point in stressing this, especially after I post this video, it has the opportunity to sell out. So make sure you're at least holding your spot because there is opportunity to do that, or securing it is actually really way more affordable than you might think. So since we're about a year out, about 11 and a half months out from the trip, that gives you a lot more opportunity for payment plans. So Atomic Trips does offer different levels, different sorts of payment plans, depending on how long you want to push it out or how small of payments you would like throughout each month. So like I said, it's 8 days, 7 nights, all hotels covered, all food covered except on your free time, as well as all the tours, train rides, transportation to Rome, Venice, and Florence. Saying that out loud, I'm just like amazed. We're gonna go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. We're gonna explore the ancient ruins of Rome. Pasta making, like I said, going in through the canals of Venice. There are so many fun activities that we're gonna be doing. And all of that included is about $2,500, $2,499 for the full amount. Now, today, if you were to do a payment plan, you would have an initial payment of $399, and then you would have different payment structures depending on what length you choose. Obviously, you will need to be paid in full prior to the trip, but right now we have about 11-ish months, a little bit more than 11 months for payment plans, which is really awesome. I love that we have so much time so that you can commit to this trip now and then be dreaming of it for a full year with me, because believe me, I'm not gonna be able to stop talking about all the planning for this trip as time continues to go on and on, especially now that I've experienced a trip with Atomic Trips and everyone that went on the trip in Ireland. If you didn't see those videos, make sure you go and watch them. I'm gonna link them down below because it also will give you an idea of the dynamic of our trip and how everything flows, how there's a lot of activities and fun things that Atomic makes sure to sprinkle in throughout every single day. They're really great. They actually go ahead of time and explore different restaurants, different tours, different things to make sure that whatever is curated for the trip is the best it could be, which I really trust that now after having gone on one previous trip with them. So I think that's why I'm even more excited this time because I know what I'm going to experience again and in Italy. Atomic is also awesome with helping with flights. That is the one thing that is not included in the $24.99 price is flights. So, but if you would like them to help you get a flight or help find deals, they will be there for assisting on that as well. So now that I talked about the pricing a little bit, I want to show you the itinerary so you can see what a value this is and how much you're getting for your money. So the first day, well, actually, if you do a VIP selected package, which is an additional $3.99, you can come a day before everybody else. You'll have the same room for the following day, so you won't have to change hotels, which is great. And you won't have to stress about missing out on anything because you'll have that additional travel day the day before. So that is an option. But the very first day, a part of the 8-day, 7-night travel, we'll be taking a scenic train ride. We'll do our meet and greet in the hotel lobby, do a welcome dinner, which is great to just meet everyone for the first time. Everyone gets introduced. You'll meet everyone from Atomic because they are a part of the family dynamic as well until you finally get to meet them because they'll be talking to you on WhatsApp and stuff before that too. We'll do that welcome dinner to kick off the trip and then a bar crawl in Rome for a little bit through the city's lively spots. Day 2, we'll stay in Rome and we'll start our day off with a breakfast at the hotel, a walking tour of ancient Rome, exploring the iconic Colosseum and the Roman Forum with a guided tour from a local Italian guide. Very cool. Driving the rich history and stories of the Eternal City. I'm just getting so excited reading this. Lunch in Rome at an authentic Italian cuisine local eatery. We'll also indulge in some sweet treats at a nearby gelateria. And then we'll relax and explore through local shops and hidden corners of Rome. I'm reading this directly from the page as well. We'll also have an authentic Italian dinner experience that night. It says enjoy an interactive pasta and tiramisu making class. I'm so excited. Day 3, we're heading to Florence. We'll have breakfast at the hotel, a scenic ride to Florence on the train, and then we will get on a bus to get to the heart of the Renaissance art and culture in Florence. And then we'll check into our hotel, have a lunch at a local hidden gem. I told you they find the best spots. And then a walking tour and photo shoot, exploring the beautiful streets of Florence and capturing some moments for our photo shoots, our memories. Like I said, you don't even have to worry about the best photo spots because they will help us with that too. And then we'll have a dinner in Florence at another local favorite spot. Then day 4 is going to be Florence and also the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So we're going to have breakfast at the hotel again together, then journey to Pisa aboard the train again, then go to the Leaning Tower tour. Of course, take lots of pictures. And then we're going to have pizza in Pisa. Pizza in Pisa. That's cute. That's got to be a caption at some point. Board the train and head to the picturesque city of Florence, and then free time to explore in the city as well later that night. Day 5 in Venice, we'll be having breakfast together, then a train ride to Venice, then our hotel check-in there. Then we'll be going to the Venezia exploration and food tour with Vanessa. So it's a local that will take us through iconic canals of Venice and explore where the natives go to eat. Oh, it's all about that so much. And then later, obviously, we'll be exploring, walking, touring, and then that evening gathering for dinner. And it looks like Vanessa will be leading that as well and showing us a secret spot to wrap up the wonderful romantic city. Then day 6 in Venice, we'll be having breakfast together at the hotel, but then this is a day that we'll get to discover at our own pace in Venice. So it says spend the day exploring Venice your own way, wandering through charming alleys, visiting iconic landmarks, and enjoying maybe a gondola ride or a coffee on a canal side cafe. I love that. Then day 7, we'll have breakfast again together at the hotel and then go into more of a history and culture guided tour of Venice. and get to see more of the rich history and culture in Venice. Then we'll have lunch at a local eatery, and then a little bit more free time to explore that night, maybe shop for some souvenirs before we head out of that area. Because then day 8, we'll have our last Italian breakfast together, and then an early departure back to Rome on the train, and then we'll say our goodbyes. Now, the night before, I missed this, we will have a farewell dinner together, which is really special, and it gets a little emotional because we spent so much time and got so close together. I'm not gonna lie, I cried last time. I didn't think I was going to. I'm an emotional girl, but I don't usually cry, so for me to like get teary-eyed or cry about something, that just really shows how much the connection we had together. And it's just really nice to commemorate the trip. So there's just so much communication. Everything is done so seamless for us that it makes your trip so much more enjoyable when you don't have to worry about all those little details like, oh, let's hurry up and check in. Oh my gosh, do we have a reservation here? Do we have this? Like everything is already done. So all you have to do is enjoy time spent with one another. And I don't know about you, but I'm someone that always is the one that plans the trips and has to put it all together. And it takes so much time and effort that just simply that is worth the price. And the other thing I really love is they have an app that they've created for our trip, and it gives checklists on what you should be thinking of getting together. It has like all the itinerary. Later, it will have like the menus, like choices for food when we get to that point for each day. And we will also do like Zoom calls and meetups every once in a while that'll be closer to the trip, probably like a few months out from the trip. We'll start doing those and include everyone. And it's fun because we get to know each other a little bit before the trip. And if you have any questions, that we can get those all established. And we kind of help each other with, what are you packing? Like, what should we bring? Feel free to leave any questions down below for me and I will answer them as fast as I can. Or if you would like to set up a call with Atomic, I'll make sure to leave that linked as well for you. You guys, we're going to Italy. Yeah, we're going to Italy next year. I can't wait to see you.